dimensional awareness and levels of mind. This first drawing presents a layered model of consciousness and reality, structured through dimensions from the first to the fifth dimension, corresponding with mental and spiritual states. It will be mapping reality as the first dimension being singularity, the atom coming out, the antimatter, the pure potential, primal existence, and preform. The second dimension would be compressed matter, the atom coming in, formation, structure, and basic patterns. The third dimension would be space and matter, the physical reality, embodiment, human life, life in itself. The fourth dimension would be time and control over matter, awareness of time, causality, planning, and memory. The fifth dimension would be the multiverse, outcome control, avatars, meta-awareness, parallel possibility, and higher agencies. The dimensions are not only existing as physical concepts, but as levels of perception and responsibility. Each higher dimension requires operating through subtle bodies, not just the physical self. These other dimensions must all be perceived from your 3D body using your other subtle bodies to move along. This implies that humans are anchored in 3D, but it can access higher layers through mind, intuition, consciousness, and awareness. So it means that spiritual and mental development is the same as navigating dimensions. Humanity can be divided into three main consciousness modes. Those who are going backwards, in survival mode, animal mind, Therians, people without souls, NPCs. These represent reactive living, driven by instinct. They don't apply self-reflection and have a programmed behavior. They're not necessarily evil, but just more unawakened. Then there are people who are in the present 3D awareness body, the human in the now moment, the self. You are here now. This is where the ideal balance is, grounded in the body, aware of time and space, conscious, responsible, integrated. This is the true human state. And then those who are going premature forward, who have an inflated spiritual ego, over-spiritualized mind, over-inflated ego center. They represent thinking that they are beyond reality. They have a spiritual bypassing, illusion of control, escapism, and this represents false enlightenment. The second drawing is about time consciousness and self-communication. It maps how past, present, and future versions of you interact, a non-linear time model. All time exists simultaneously. All are happening at once, everywhere at the same time. The past, present, and future all coexist, and the now is the meeting point. You are composed of three selves. Your past self contains the memory, the conditioning, all the experiences, the traumas and the lessons. Then it's composed of your now present self, who is in the decision point, the central point of awareness, being a receiver and a transmitter, and the present self is itself the bridge. And then there is your future self, who holds the potential, the destiny, the outcome, and the projection. On the drawing, the circle saying you a year ago, a month ago, a week ago, etc. is showing that identity is continuous, that you're not a static person, you are a flowing process. The self is representing a stream, not an object. Your past sends thoughts forward. Your future sending clues and signals back to the present self. The present self is rewriting memory as it goes along and sending that to the past self. At the same time, the present self is projecting a trajectory to the future. It means that our thoughts are our time signals. On the top of the drawing it says projections and desires. This is suggesting that the ego imagines futures, the past conditions desires, and these color perception. So many messages that are coming through are distorted. At the bottom it says unconscious thoughts, fixed thoughts, positive or negative. This is the hidden operating system. Most people live from here unconsciously. The main message of drawing 2 is saying that you are constantly communicating with yourself across time. Your present thoughts are messages to your future, responses to your past. So awareness lets you rewrite the loop, and unawareness lets it repeat. The unified message of these drawings would be that a conscious human is grounded in the third dimension, is aware of the time loops, is responsible for thought patterns, and not trapped in instinct, not lost in fantasy, present, awake, creative. Thus, a human operating as a multidimensional time interface navigator.